targeted traffic, or the lack of it, is what determines the success or failure of any commercial website. A site can receive thousands of visitors per day and still fail if most of that traffic isn't targeted. What is targeted traffic? Have you ever clicked on a link or an ad only to discover that the site you land on has nothing to do with what you thought it would? Have you ever been redirected to another website that offers something you aren't interested in? If so, your visit to those websites consisted of untargeted traffic because you simply weren't interested in the items being sold on those sites. You got there expecting one thing but found something different. Or even worse, maybe you got there without even knowing you were going there. Receiving targeted traffic simply means receiving visitors who are pre-qualified because they clicked on an ad or link that accurately describes your site and or what it has to offer. If someone clicks on your ad that explains how you sell high-quality auto parts, the chances are very high that he or she is actually interested in auto parts, perhaps even looking to buy some. But if someone clicks on your link that describes auto parts only to discover that your site actually sells golf balls, you not only have just received an untargeted, and probably upset, visitor who has no intention of buying your product, you have also wasted valuable bandwidth and possibly advertising fees. How to get targeted traffic to your website? Obtaining targeted traffic is simple, but it isn't easy. Here are a few great ways. 1. Exchange links with other websites that specialize in the same thing you offer. Many webmasters are reluctant to do this because they see it as linking to their competitors. Such an attitude is misguided and short-sighted. Why? Suppose you have a link for your auto parts site on another auto parts site. Anyone who clicks that link is obviously interested in auto parts and is very likely to buy. Traffic simply cannot get more targeted than this. But if you're like many webmasters, you're probably thinking, but I'll be sending my precious visitors to a competitor's website. Yes, that's true. But your competitor will also be sending his precious visitors to your website. It all balances out in the end. In reality, it more than balances out because the themed and bound link to your website boosts your search engine rankings, which in itself brings you even more targeted traffic from the search engines. In a nutshell, if done properly, exchanging links with your competitors will always result in a net increase in targeted website traffic and sales. Always. 2. Buy advertising space on high-traffic, irrelevant websites and zines. If you sell auto parts, a great place to advertise would be on a site or in a newsletter that reviews auto parts. 3. Build an effective pay-per-click advertising campaign for your main keywords. And be sure to use relevant synonyms to bring in the most targeted traffic possible. 4. Write articles that provide valuable information about the items you sell, then offer those articles to other webmasters for free to place on their site as long as they include your link in the article. For example, if you sell auto parts, you can write an article explaining how to properly pick out high-quality auto parts and offer to let other auto parts sites to publish it along with your link. 5. Create and brag about auto parts with your link on each page and give it away for free. You can even offer to let other webmasters give it away for free, as a bonus, for example. These books get passed down time and again, extending your website's reach and boosting its targeted traffic to ever higher levels. 6. Buy targeted redirected traffic from http://www.buyexbyredomaintraffic.com. This high-quality targeted traffic is redirected from expired domains and not from pep/dares. Your website will be seen in full-page view by real people interested in your product or service, and it is the only site they see. Conclusion. Lots of targeted traffic is essential for the success of any commercial website. On the other hand, untargeted traffic is very expensive, in more ways than one, regardless of how cheap it is, and it does nothing for your bottom line. If you'll spend your valuable time building a great website and getting lots of targeted traffic to it, you'll enjoy great success in your web-based enterprise.